Hey guys, so I got a question from one of my viewers messaging me on Facebook Messenger, and he tells me that he has been in mixed martial arts for around 10 years. He's got a lot of friends in it, and he's just lost interest in it. He's starting to fall away from it, and he doesn't know if this is good or if this is bad. He's become increasingly more interested in body weight training, so doing a lot of the, I don't know, everybody marks this as the prison-style workouts where you're doing lots of pull-ups, muscle-ups, all kinds of variation of pulls and push-ups and different types of push-ups and bodyweight squats, pistol squats, all these sorts of things, even the flag pull. Some really advanced, really cool things that actually I'd like to get into at some point. But he said he's worried. He's worried because he doesn't know if this supports him in becoming the strongest version of himself, and really he'd like to know my opinion as to whether or not he should, even though he's no longer has the drive and the interest and the motivation to continue training martial arts, if he should continue training martial arts. And I think he kind of answers his own question here, right? Basically, you should follow whatever you're into at the moment, whatever provides you with the most strength. Now, I don't believe in quitting things prematurely, right? So usually when I set my mind to something, even if halfway through I don't feel like completing it, I still finish it. Take college for instance. I really struggled after my second year. Didn't know if I wanted to keep going, but the wrestler in me kind of kicked in, and I decided to finish college, and I'm very thankful that I did. I think that when you start something, you should certainly follow it all the way through. But with him and with martial arts in general, we think about this with sports. So we see kids often who train and train and train for a particular sport. They may be passionate about it, and they might not. And their end goal is to be the best, to get that scholarship, to go on and to be the best athlete they can possibly be. A lot of these people don't consider their genetics, and so they get into this mindset of where they're going to be the best at something regardless of their genetics. And you can defy your genetics. You can, even if you are 5'9", 170 pounds, you could be a fullback for a Division I football team. You have to be very, very skilled and very, very tough. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to take, a whole lot of punishment from these big 300-pound guys. But you can certainly push past that. Now, to an extent, I want you to know that it's not being the best at the sport. It's not. Even if you do accomplish something, say you become a Division I champion in whatever sport, that is not going to necessarily change your life as much as just doing the sport, just experiencing the struggle, going through the process, training, honoring time, becoming better at something. I think we need to concern ourselves more with honoring the process of maturation, becoming something new, refining ourselves by dedication. I think dedication is one of the most important things that we can learn. Commitment, committing yourself to. One of my wrestling coaches used to have this saying, what is the difference between dedication and commitment? Well, when you get your breakfast plate in the morning and you look at the eggs and you look at the bacon, the chicken was dedicated, but the pig was committed. So that's the difference. You should be committed. Go at something with 100% commitment. So if you decided that mixed martial arts is no longer your thing, don't worry about it. You're going to develop yourself into the strongest version of you, and what you've done is much more important than necessarily what you achieve. It's just that you do it with 100% intensity, and you go about it, and that doesn't mean you have to practice for 2 hours. That may mean that you study the sport, you study body weight training, you look at the shortcuts, and you look at it from a different perspective that not everyone else has looked at it from. So that's a really long answer, but basically you should go after whatever you feel like is going to support you in becoming the strongest version of yourself. Now, if you're quitting mixed martial arts because you don't enjoy the struggle, you don't like training hard, you don't like perseverance, and you're backing out of this commitment that you've made, then then that's not going to support you in becoming the strongest version of yourself. The strongest version of yourself is all about getting through the tough times and becoming becoming the hardened piece of steel that is born under duress, we become stronger because of the I'm trying to think of the word, adversity. We become stronger because of adversity. So whatever puts you in the position to, so say, bodyweight training is going to be the thing that builds you into the strongest version of yourself because you stay dedicated to the process and you mark everything that you do, and you continue to chart your progress. Maybe that will support you much more than fighting will, and you've gotten everything that you could possibly get out of fighting already, mixed martial arts and that sort of thing. Okay, I think I went the direction that I wanted to go with that question. So basically, the top things are: make sure that you're struggling. Make sure that whatever you're doing is hard. Do hard things. It makes you a better, much stronger person. And realize that we put too much emphasis on being the best. We put too much emphasis on becoming you need to be you, not someone else. Don't try to let someone else live through you. Don't follow someone else's dream. Follow your own dream. Do what you like, and become the strongest version of yourself. I hope that answers your question. Hey, if you have any more questions, send them to tonydavidmoore@gmail.com. You can send them to my Facebook Messenger. Like my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my videos. Make sure to keep watching my videos. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of Tony's